Iron Valiant has been a top 10 Pokemon in competitive singles ever since it got introduced with the release of Generation 9, and at the start of the generation Iron Valiant was even looked at for a potential quick ban in Smogon singles, although this was disregarded very soon after. Iron Valiant was already very powerful before the Pokémon Home compatibility update, and it has arguably become even better after the update by carefully adapting to the metagame, and it has been ranked a S-tier Pokemon in the viability rankings and is currently the third most used Pokemon, being featured on about 30% of teams. But how is Iron Valiant dominating competitive singles? Iron Valiant is pretty much everything you could wish for in an offensive Pokemon. It has great offensive stats at both sides of the spectrum with a base 130 and base 120 respectively, a great speed stat at base 116, an amazing offensive typing with Fairy Fight, a great ability with Quark Drive to boost its offensive power, and a rich move pool to back up those great offenses and typing. This makes Iron Valiant a dangerous offensive threat, and part of the danger comes from how versatile it is. These days Iron Valiant is commonly used as a late game sweeper with booster energy. Booster energy in combination with the ability Quark Drive allows Iron Valiant to boost its speed stat the first time it enters the field, making Iron Valiant one of the fastest Pokemon in the metagame, counting common choice scarf users as well. Outspeeding Iron Valiant usually comes down to winning the speed tie with your own booster energy Iron Valiant, priority moves, or niche scarfers like Sneasler and Greninja. While booster energy is standard on most Iron Valiant sets, it's still very versatile with the moves it wants to run. Right now the most common set is a Sword Stance set with Close Combat, Knockoff and Encore. This set commonly uses Terra Dark to give Iron Valiant a stat boost on Knockoff, netting it KOs it would otherwise miss out on. Encore allows Iron Valiant to lock the opponent into an unfavorable move when Iron Valiant enters the field, giving Iron Valiant a free opportunity to boost its attack with Sword Stance. Close Combat is Iron Valiant's strongest stat move that can threaten common Pokemon like Kingambit, Excalibur, Garganacl and Heatran, while Knockoff is a very powerful coverage option that can take care of fighting resists like Golden Go, Dragapult and Slowking Galar. Destiny Bond could even be used over Encore to get a surprise KO on a Pokemon that Iron Valiant would otherwise fail to KO, even with a Sword Dance boost. Spirit Break could even be used over Close Combat, but the move is very weak overall and is usually not worth it in most cases. This set is very powerful, but Iron Valiant has two other sets it can run with booster energy too. A Calm Mind set with Moonblast, Psyshock and Thunderbolt is also very good, making use of Iron Valiant's great special move pool. Moonblast is the strongest stab move that can threaten Hisuian Samurott, Zamazenta and opposing Iron Valiant, while Psyshock and Thunderbolt are great coverage options to take care of Moonblast resists like Amoonguss, Corviknight and Toxapex. This set is not as common though these days, since it can be easily checked by common Pokemon like Kingambit, Golden Go, Heatran and even the aforementioned Pokemon if they are healthy enough. Iron Valiant is also weaker on the special side overall. A mixed set with Close Combat and the aforementioned special moves is also quite good, but has fallen out of favor with the release of Pokémon Home. Even though booster energy sets are fairly popular right now, Choice Specs and Choice Scarf sets should not be underestimated. However, these days, these sets tend to be outclassed by Enamorus, which is stronger and has perfect coverage with Moonblast plus Earth Power. Iron Valiant is pretty much crowned the king of booster energy sweeps, and for good reason. Its unrivaled speed stat after a booster energy, in combination with the many viable sets, can make it quite difficult to check consistently, and they require different counters as well, although they do have some shared checks. While I don't think Iron Valiant is overbearing or ban-worthy, its strength in the metagame cannot be denied. Let me know in the comments what you think about Iron Valiant and check out the videos on the screen. Thank you for watching and see you next time.